Hello everyone, I am Super Mario Sonic Lover and welcome to Let's Play Sonic 3 on Knuckles. This has been a long time coming. It's been 5 years since I started my YouTube channel and I still haven't done an LP of this game, which is kind of crazy actually, because this is definitely one of my favourite Sonic games. It would probably rank in my top 10 or even top 5. I wouldn't say it's my favourite Sonic game ever, but in terms of general quality, I would definitely say it's probably one of the very best, if not the best. Though, just in terms of like general like fun factor and all that, I would rank some of the 3D games higher than this one. Not to say that this game isn't great. This game is amazing, but in terms of just purely enjoying the game, I think I enjoy some of the 3D stuff more, because I grew up with 3D and 2D Sonic at the same time, so I don't really have a bias towards any of them, because I played Sonic 3, well, Sonic 1, 2, and 3 and all that, and Sonic Heroes around the same time, so I don't really have a bias towards any of these games, but I still think I just prefer the 3D games. I can't really explain it, I just find them more fun. I guess it's the more, you have more sense of freedom, but anyways though, just to start talking about the game here. This is the new type of special stage, the blue spheres. Basically what you want to do is, obviously, is just get all the blue spheres and you'll get the Chaos Emerald. However, if you get all the blue spheres around like the outer rim of like a square of blue spheres like this, you'll get a bunch of rings. I believe if you get 50 rings, you get a life, I believe, and if you get all of them, you get a continue. We probably won't be getting all the continues in the game, but we'll see we'll do what we can. Wait. Okay, I think it's... Alright, I might be confused. I think 50 rings is a continue, because it just did the... And I'm assuming perfect just gives you a life. It would make sense. All those points. Yeah, okay. Perfect gives you a life. Got that cleared up. But yeah, one thing I guess, just to like talk about something that happened with this game, is that Sonic 3 and Knuckles was meant to start as like a full game, but it had to be split up into two parts, Sonic 3 and eventually Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. I think the following year, I'm pretty sure, and basically they got this whole lock-on feature idea, where you had Sonic and Knuckles, and then you can put Sonic 3 on it, and then you get Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But then they went a step further with that, and made it so you could get Sonic 2 and Sonic and Knuckles, and then you get Knuckles in Sonic 2, and you get blue spheres if you get Sonic and Knuckles in Sonic 1. And it's like DLC without it actually being DLC, and that's you gotta appreciate how creative Sega could be back at the time, because like this game, Sonic 3 and Knuckles couldn't handle being on one cartridge, and also it had time constraints, so they couldn't make the full game in one go. So they compromised and made 2 games, but made it so you can lock on Sonic and Knuckles with Sonic 3, and you get the full package. And I think that's a really cool idea. You don't really see this stuff much nowadays, like being able to put 2 games into one. Like it's all about DLC and all that, which is fine. Some people do DLC better than others, but I do really appreciate what Sega did at the time, because this was a really inventive way to put in new content for your game. Because it was unheard of at the time, I want to say, because like you didn't see Nintendo or any third-party developer think about doing that kind of stuff, and I think it was really ahead of its time. Like, I don't know, like back then, I really do appreciate all the crazy ideas Sega put to the table. Like, say what you will about them now, but back then they had quite a few decent ideas. Though the downfall, I want to say, is when they just they couldn't stop milking the Genesis. Like if they let the Genesis go, I actually want to say that Sega will probably be making consoles still, and it's just such a shame to see them go, because they made some really good consoles. I used to have a a Mega Drive, but I don't remember it too well because I was so young at the time, but basically what happened is that one time my brother looked at the back of it and pulled something out, and that's basically what made it break, so I don't have it anymore. But yeah, I remember seeing my siblings play Mean Bean Machine, and that's like the only thing we could afford at the time. So yeah, I just remember seeing the game on like Mega Collection, and I was having major flashbacks because I never got the chance to play it, like properly play it, because I was like really young, so I could only really watch. But when I saw it again, I was like, wow, I remember this. Okay, sorry about that. I had a little bug with the recorder. Hopefully it doesn't freeze like that again, because I have that issue sometimes. Alright. Alright. Woo! 1-1-1. Okay. Yeah, the special stages these are probably my favorite in the series, because they're not too bullcrap hard like Sonic 2's ones. They don't make you sick like in Sonic 1, and they're just fun to play, in my opinion. Like, it can get kind of difficult in the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the game, but I don't think it ever becomes unfairly hard. I think there's always a fair amount of difficulty. Yeah, it's gonna get harder, but I never feel it gets, like, unfair, you know? Yeah, I would really like to see the Blue Spheres come back at some point, but seeing as how we're not getting a Sonic 4 Episode 3, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Like, maybe Dimps will make a 2D game, and what the hell was that? I went through the loop. Maybe Dimps will make a 2D version of a main game that's coming out and put the Blue Spheres in or something. We'll have to wait and see, but as of now, it's not gonna happen. Though I would really be open to like a recreation of a Blue Sphere special stage. But yeah, one thing you're probably noticing are these little shields going around here. Basically, there's 3 shields in this game. There's the fire shield, as you're seeing now, which lets you do a dash attack. It's like a homing attack, except you can't home in on enemies, basically, and you're immune to fire. And it's just a nice little addition to the game, because like Sonic 2 introduced the spin dash. I guess you could say CD gave you the super payload, and this game introduces the use of elemental shields, and they're really fun to use. Like, I'm really kind of sad that Sonic 4 didn't bring them back, because they were such a fun part of this game, and it was such a shame to see them go. Like, I'll get to Sonic 4 eventually, but I really didn't think getting rid of them for the homing attack was a good idea, because you don't. The thing with the homing attack is that you needed that for 3D games, because it will be a lot more easier to like attack enemies. But with 2D, you don't need it. It's really just there, just because, honestly. Sonic 4 doesn't even need it, to be honest, other than like a few sections where you need to do chain homing attacks on like bubble chains or whatever. And yeah, it's not really the best way to go about it. Like, I'm fine with the classic Sonic having the homing attack, or like just having the 2D games have the homing attack. Like, I'm not against that like completely, but I think getting rid of the elemental shields for including a homing attack ability is just, I don't think that was a good I don't think that was a good thing to do, personally. But yeah, the other elemental shields, there's the water shield, which lets you do a bounce and you can breathe underwater, and the electric shield sucks in rings. I think you can also bounce off some projectiles. I think all of them can, though I could be wrong. I'm not sure how it works. Like some enemy attacks, like some projectiles can be bounced off and others can't. I think it depends on how strong it is, but hey. Yeah, the electric shield can suck up rings and it gives you a double jump, which is really helpful. But yeah, I don't really know if I'd have a favorite, but they're really all helpful in their own right. Because like, it's like, this is the origin of the bounce attack, really. Like you press A twice and you do a bounce, and while it's not, you don't really need to use it that often, it can still be helpful trying to get up to higher places. Yeah, it gives you a little bit more airtime, like, it gives you a little bit more airtime, and it makes you go slightly higher. It doesn't give you a double jump like the electric shield, but it's still helpful. But yeah, this is another thing that this game brings to the table, the bonus rounds. Basically, you get a set amount of rings, and the amount you have sends you to a specific special stage. Well, a bonus stage rather. But basically, this is the casino level. Basically, you just go to the slot machine and see if you can score some rings. I believe if you get like around 50 rings here, you get a continue or a life. But we'll see. I usually aim to just get the rings around the area, because yeah, we just gotta continue, and I'm gonna get out. Because I find that a lot of the time I just get Robotnik icons and lose all my rings, so I usually just don't bother with that one. But yeah, there are a lot of hidden special stages around here. It's like the best of both worlds, really. You don't have all the how do I phrase this exactly? You can still go through the special stage where you did the Sonic 2, and like you can go for and you can play the bonus stages that way, and you have the big rings to go to the main, like the actual special stages. But there's more than just the ones at the end of the stage, like Sonic 1 and CD. So yeah, I do like how you can. I can't words. I do really like the bonus stages in this game. I think I'm not really sure what my favorite would be, but it would probably have to be the first one we played, I believe, where you're just like going up this thing. I don't even know what to call it, but you can get a lot of shields and one-ups and rings and stuff like that. Stuff in that, because like in the Gumball bonus room, my thumb slipped. Gosh dang. In the Gumball machine and the first mission the first bonus room we did, you could get tons of or you can rather get tons of rings, shields, and one-ups and stuff. And it's just fun to go through them, really. Like, yeah. Bye-bye, Tails. Yeah, I really do appreciate how this game has more layers to their levels than Sonic the other games did, because we started off the stage and it was all calm and it was all pretty nice, like going to a nice little island here. But then it goes on fire, and then we go to Act 2. It's like, I don't know, I like how there's multiple layers to the stages, and it feels more I don't know if I want to say robust, but it feels more like a living, breathing world than the other games ever did. And it just, like, I don't know, like the levels are changing as you go through them. How this stage went on fire, and what the hell happened there? That was weird. Yeah. I want to say this game and CD are have my favorite backgrounds in the 2D games, or at least for the classics. Like Sonic 3 stopped putting random stuff in the background, but I feel part of me wants to say CD had more detail, but that might just be me. Though I really did like the concept of nature, and like, like how if you have the good future, you have nature and machinery work together to make something look beautiful. Yeah, this is the first Eggman fight, and he's dead. Yeah, he can't really hurt me because I have the fire shield, sucker. Tails died. Yeah. Oh, I want to try something. Oh wow. Okay. That you can actually do that because in the Seas Brain run, I was told that you could actually jump before you get sent down into Hydro City. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Well, it's not really crazy, but it's just a nice little thing, I guess, that you can do.